let's go ahead. Let's jump into some head-to-heads. I have a couple here there, Uncle Dave. Let me go first. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play Rory McIlroy over Scotty Scheffler at plus 170. I get it, but I kind of don't get it. This feels like a good price. And if this was last year, I can understand that this price would make sense because Scheffler was just sizzling hot. Rory was still very good. But for as good as Scheffler is, right now he just does not have his A game with him. And we're hearing rumblings of, when's Scotty going to win again? And we just kind of got used to him winning. And I think the fact that, he's the returning champion at this event, hasn't won in a little while, and really hasn't looked Scotty Scheffler-ish. You got to think that Scheffler has quite a bit of pressure on him, and Rory has little to no pressure for this event. I think this price should probably be even money. Rory, you could say he's probably the next best golfer out there. I mean, the dude's been very, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play him at plus 170. It's not that I like to fade Scheffler, but I think that at particular times, I don't think there's anything wrong with going ahead and trying to do that. So I'll go ahead, I'll play Rory McIlroy over Scotty Scheffler at plus 170. And then I'm going right back to that guy that I just talked about, Keegan Bradley over Sam Burns at minus 140. Burns hasn't had his B-plus game, let alone an A game, since returning this season. Burns hasn't had a top 25 finish here in 5 tries. Sam Burns' distance, not good. Accuracy, irons, I mean, they were all just down last week. What saved him was his putting. I think going against Keegan Bradley, he's going to need to go ahead and get some more of his clubs working than just the putter. I don't have to worry about that with Keegan Bradley. He's arguably hitting every club that he needs to hit right now. I think he's in line to have a very good tournament. I believe that this price is probably right at minus 140, but I don't know. I just don't think that Sam Burns can bring an A game, and I think Keegan Bradley can. So those are my 2 head-to-heads there, Uncle Dave. Rory McIlroy over Scheffler, Keegan Bradley over Sam Burns. What do you got?
Yeah, I got one, Sleepy. Call me suicidal, but you probably won't because I'm kind of with you. And this is for just round one only. I took Collin plus 130 over Scotty. I mean, we know Scotty seems to love to come from behind. We also know he's not doing what he did last year. And even last year, he didn't go wire to wire very often. And you just mentioned all the reasons not to bet on him. And, yeah, he's won 2 straight here, back to back. But I don't think that justifies minus 165 over Morikawa in the first round. Um, you know, at least not to Morikawa, who we saw last week and we've seen over the years, he does tend to start fast, and they tee off in consecutive groups, both in the afternoon. I know Scotty doesn't get intimidated, and he's often the one doing the intimidating, but he's playing with Rory and Xander, as you mentioned. But Colin's got a great group. He's playing with Fleetwood and Adam Scott. So I think that's an easy group to play with, and he's in the group ahead of Scotty. So I think everybody's going to be following Scotty, Rory, and Xander. I know I'll probably would for a good bit. So that just means I think that the better chance that Morikawa can go out there and do his thing. I mean, he almost won last weekend, so I think he's got everything. Like I said, plus 130 for 18 holes. Why not?
All right, well, there we go. So it's the Scotty Scheffler fade segment there for myself and Uncle Dave. I'm going with Rory over him, and he's going with Collin Morikawa. So hopefully Scheffler doesn't turn back the clock on us there, Uncle Dave. But I kind of feel pretty good that Scheffler isn't in the perfect space right now.